Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to What's on my Google Nexus 7. In this video I'm going to be showing you the main applications that I've downloaded and plan to use every day on my new Nexus 7 tablet. So let's have a look at the home screen first of all, and although there are more applications than you see here actually installed on the device, I'm going to just concentrate on the ones I use every day. But I will just show you, this is the complete apps list. You can see lots and lots of apps already installed on this device, which has been running absolutely superb since I had taken delivery of it. So let's just have a look to the left here. There's nothing on this screen. This was pre-installed. This is sort of like a My Library widget. This is my main home screen. I'm going to be showing you these apps in a minute. Then we've got a couple of widgets that I've moved off the home screen, and then that's it. There's nothing more to the right hand side. Now you'll see in the background I've got a really nice live wallpaper, and if I go into my actual sort of main settings screen, you can see a little icon here called My Beach HD, and you can actually launch this and you can go into settings and you can change how this live wallpaper actually looks. You can even change the names of things, names on the banners, etc. Absolutely superb. I love it. You can see a plane going across here and you can actually change what's written on that banner, for example. So I love this live wallpaper, really one of the best ones I've found, and it just really does jazz up the device nicely. Now let's concentrate on the apps. So first of all, ones that I use a lot are hidden away in this folder, and these are things like Google+, the Gmail app, the YouTube app. Google Earth I don't use too much. Currents is really nice, and we've also got the calendar app, which I of course use a lot as well. Out of all of these, I'm just going to show you the YouTube app, and it is really nice. I do like what they've done with the UI on this. So we're presented here with a channel feed, and this is sort of all of the popular stuff that's on YouTube at the moment, but pulling in from what you actually subscribe to. So I like the way this is all set out, really do love it. And then if we just sort of swipe this way, it presents you with your account tab, and here you can choose your own videos. You can choose the main channel feed, which is what I just showed you, and then you can also sort of scroll through all of the channels you subscribe to and click on an individual channel. So let's perhaps click on All About Tech. Then it takes you just to All About Tech's videos. You can select one to watch. So really nicely laid out application, and I think they've done a great job on the YouTube app. Let's go back out to the home screen, and we've got some more applications here. We've got one here called One Password Reader. This links into my One Password application on my iPad and also on my MacBook Air and Mac Pro. It generates passwords for really secure logins. So that is a great application, and it synchronizes using Dropbox. So really do recommend picking up that app. Then we've got Hootsuite. Again, this is something I haven't used a lot yet, but I'm going to start using this a lot more. This is a Twitter client, but it also links in with other social networks as well. And then we move across to the right here, we've got Pocket Casts for downloading podcasts. We've got the YouTube app, which I just showed you. And then along to the second row, we've got the Twitter app, which really is quite nice again. We can scroll up and down, it's very fluid. And this is sort of my main sort of home page stream here. We can also look at our app mentions, and these are all my app mentions in this tab here. It's just brilliant, absolutely love it. We've got interactions, or we can just go across dimensions. You can switch between the two. So this is people you've replied to, and this is people you've just sort of been mentioned by. And then we've got a Me tab and also a Discover tab. We can go back home. It is just a nice Twitter application. Might not be the best one that I discover on the Google Android platform, but for now it is more than adequate. Let's pop back out to the home screen. We've then got Skype, which is a really nice application for both chatting, voice chatting and video conferencing. And then we've got Instagram. I absolutely love Instagram. This is my main sort of feed of the people that I follow. And again, it scrolls, oh dear, look at that. Ouch. This is the people that I follow, and you can sort of scroll through and see all of their photos. We've got one here from Ant MCL. We've got Veronica Belmont. Oh, a new app from MQuan. We've got, oh, that's nice, another photo from MQuan and MCL again. And you can just scroll through and look at their photos. And then we've got a sort of location tab, we've got a take photo tab, we've got a sort of news feed tab, of all of the likes you've had and interactions you've had with other users. And then you've got your own tab which displays your photos, number of followers, etc. This is my sort of photo grid of some of the photos I've taken. You can click on one to take a look at that particular photo. So Instagram on the Nexus 7, it's just been updated for the Nexus 7. It is absolutely superb, love it, absolutely love it. So we've got this folder here. In here we have got Dropbox, which I'm not going to show you. It synchronises with some online storage. I think I've got about 85 gigabytes of online storage with Dropbox, and it's great for sharing files around from your tablet device to your desktop device. We've got the eBay app, which I use for buying the odd little accessory that I purchased, and then we've got two here which I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you Evernote first of all. I absolutely love Evernote. This is a very useful application. If I'm on my desktop, I can send things direct from Reader, which is my RSS reader, to Evernote, and it adds it into my notebooks. So I've got notes and notebooks along this side panel here. I can sort of scroll across and have a look at desktop notes or iPad notes. And then if I go into desktop notes, this has got the notes I've made for things like the Geekanoids Tech Bite. These are individual sort of news stories that I've included in the Tech Bite Q&A session. So when I'm doing my Q&A sessions, I actually list down all of the questions that I'm going to ask, and then I can easily sort of read them back whilst I'm presenting to the camera. And again, this synchronises through all of your devices that you're using. So I've got this on my MacBook Air, I've got it on my iPad, I've got it on my Mac Pro, and I've also now got it on the Nexus 7, and it allows you to adjust notes, make notes, and synchronise between all the devices. It does also work, as do most of the applications, in landscape format. And again, it just feels a little bit cramped in this format actually, on this sort of size screen. So I've tended to keep on using it in the portrait format. Just pop back out to the home screen, and you'll see I've also got an Evernote sort of widget up the top here, and that allows me to really easily interact with the application without necessarily launching the whole app. And then we go back into this folder again. I'm going to show you the Pulse newsreader. Now I'm going to try and find a different newsreader to use, because this one is very sort of graphic centric, so it's really pulling in all of my RSS feeds but presenting them in this grid format, and it's quite hard to get through a lot of news in a sort of quick amount of time. If I've got a lot to read through, because this is graphical, because I've got lots of sort of grids of pictures, it takes quite a while to scroll through them. So I'm going to find something very similar to Reader on the iPad, which would allow me to actually sort of consume a lot of news in a shorter amount of time. And I pick up these news stories, sometimes I tweet them out, sometimes I send them to Evernote, and sometimes I include them in articles on the Geekanoids website. But Pulse newsreader, really fantastic. It's free of charge as well, so well worth picking up. Let's go back out to the home screen. I've got a couple of games here. Angry Birds, which I just downloaded to test how this worked, and also Frisbee, a couple of fun little games. I've not really got into gaming yet on the Nexus 7, but I do plan to search out some better games to play on here. And then last but not least, we've got Zinio. I say this all the time, but Zinio has really transformed the way I read my magazines. I use this on the iPad, and I've been testing this on the Nexus 7 as well. These are all of my magazines that I subscribe to or that I've had sent to the device. Let's just wait for this to finish, and we click close, and you can see all of the magazines. So I've got things like Mac User, Amateur Photographer, Apple Magazine, Popular Photography, and if we pop into one, it starts downloading it. You can see the little tab going around here, and you can actually start reading whilst it's still downloading. So this is still downloading to the device, but it is just really nice to read on the device. Now the text is quite small, but you can of course pinch to zoom to actually read it, and I'm really impressed with both the whiteness of the background on the Nexus 7 and also the crispness of the text. I really do rate it quite highly. It is a fantastic little device, and I've been really quite enjoying reading my publications on the device. So that's it for my look at what's on my Google Nexus 7. Thank you very much for watching. It's a great little device. I'll be sharing with you some more videos like this so you get an idea of what I'm using on the Nexus 7 in future videos. Please do give this a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one.
Die!